Start.
Hey, my name is Honorine Ishinotoeva and I'm the facilitator of this meeting. I'm with my team members, Tony Gloria and Anita Akeza. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you again.
How was the weekend?
It was good.
It was good.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
So, back to our goal, we're going to talk about the drip and dries problem. So, the drip and dries problem is a combination of a coffee house and a laundromat. So when the drip and dry was starting, it had many customers and it boosted its success until it wasn't only good things. So the faithful customers, the new customers were coming each day, and customers became many, and then the loyal customers couldn't get places to sit because the new customers would come and spend the whole day at the coffee shop doing their personal work, office work, because of the Wi-Fi, and then even end up buying one drink per day, and then even end up buying one drink per day, or not even buying a drink, and then some loyal customers wouldn't find the place to sit and they would go, and also the patrons wouldn't find the enough place to sit in. So here, as in our team, we're going to brainstorm the solutions to address this problem that drip and dry is meeting with.
So in this problem, we have developed a strategy to follow, which contains steps solving problem steps that we can use so that we can solve that problem. So we decided to use the prescriptive approach under the rational problem solving model. So as a team, we first recognized what the problem is. So in this model, you have to define what the problem is, and after defining the problem, you analyze the problem. That means you look at different perspectives and of the problem, and see you put it in analysis. After analysis, you brainstorm different possible solutions before deciding for an ideal alternative. So that is the third step. After the analysis, you brainstorm different ideas until you reach to a final solution. So after brainstorming, we chose the best solution for the problem affecting this company. Then after all, we evaluated the possible solutions by reminding ourselves the problem and the major cause of the problem. Then later onwards, we implemented the solution that we agreed upon within the solution that would totally solve drip and dry's problem.
So here are some different factors that are leading to the problem that drip and dry is facing.
Yeah.
So one of the factors of the leading to this problem is the Wi-Fi that is offered to the customers. It's a problem because different customers just come and stay for long hours without even drinking enough, buying beverages. There's some who just come and only buy one beverage, and other customers, when they come, they don't even find enough service. They don't provide this enough service, and those people it can lead to the failure of the drip and dries services.
Secondly, there is a factor that is not enough space for seating of patrons. So these patrons are partners or people who financially help drip and dry, laundromat, and coffee shop. So patrons are supposed to have enough spaces for themselves. So since they are of good use to the coffee shop, so in this case, these patrons do not have seating places because of many customers, as Anita mentioned. People who come to use the Wi-Fi are many. So you find out that the place is too full, too filled, and patrons do not have seating places. So this is not good. This is not a good impression because these patrons they see that what they're investing in is very disorganized, which is so discouraging to them.
Another factor also is time management. So as we have seen in the program overview, there are some people who order a drip and dry laundromat and then they neglect to take the laundry in time. So this is it conflicts time for the people who comes in time and those who doesn't obey time management. And also there are long queues in the peak hours. You find people are going to order maybe for lunch or for maybe dinner or breakfast. There are long queues then leading to less time management. And also another factor is small space. The building is almost at its capacity every day because new customers because of very many customers, the loyal customers, they come and then they go. If they see that the building is full, they say they cannot go there because they know there are no sitting places. There's no place where to park the cars because of many people. So some loyal customers, they think that they don't have a place to park their cars and then they just leave to other coffee shop, which is a loss for the drip and dry. So continuing, we're going to talk about different potential solutions. Everybody here contributing to a potential solution, and everybody is going to have to explain to us why they think it's a good and potential solution. Okay, let's start with Lauren.
So the potential solution that I came up with is to expand drip and dry space for customers. So as you can see, drip and dry is losing their loyal customers. They like come and pick on the place and they see that it's busy. And another thing is that there are no parking spaces for customers. And another thing that we've seen in the overview is that the patrons or the financial like investors do not have like enough seats for themselves. So that I thought that expanding space for customers would do good, since the number of customers have increased, and one of the company issues is that they do not have enough seating spaces for and parking spaces. So therefore the company should expand its customer seating and parking spaces, as well as maintaining a comfortable and relaxing atmosphere. So in this, the customers would increase, the loyal customers would not leave, the patrons would not have a problem of the seating of their seats. So this would be like a win-win solution to customers as well as drip and dry.
Coming to another solution, I thought of restricting hours of using wireless internet.
Yeah.
So at drip and dry, the issue is that the customers, they come and spend the whole day, and even they do their personal work at drip and dry, and they don't even buy enough drinks.
Yeah.
They say that in the problem, they say that in 3 hours, customers could buy only one drink. So restricting the hours, for example, maybe saying that if somebody uses maybe 1 GB or 500 megabytes, they will not use anything else, or they will be cut off the wireless. Would help the customers to leave the place if they're done using, or if they have exhausted their wireless internet. So restricting the hours will help the drip and dry, so that the customers who come for their personal work, they will just have to spend less time there, giving the other customers, the loyal customers, space, and even the patrons space where to sit and where to be comfortable in the coffee and laundromat. So let's talk about the third solution, which was provided by Anita.
So the other solution that we found that it's the best for the problem is that we should hire new employees, because as you know, like customers are starting to increase, and they are increasing like rapidly. So the solution to this problem is that like they have to hire other employees, so that the customers should be satisfied with their services. And again, like new employees are really needed, because like you know, all the employees can't be able to manage. They can't manage to provide different services to to those clients and or customers. So for the company to be beneficial and to really to provide good services, it has to hire new employees and even employees who are skilled, so that they can really provide those services to their customers, to their new customers, and even to their loyal customers.
Adding to what she said, I think hiring new employees, as she said, would be beneficial, because if they're saying there are long hours there are long queues on peak hours, because maybe the customers are not in the employees are not enough. If there are many employees to serve the people, and then maybe the long queues would decrease.
And another thing that I can add on, like this company provide different services, like laundromat and even like providing coffee to the customer. So I think it would be better if like the coffee people who serve coffee, they really have this I can say like this number of employees who can be able to provide services to those customers, and even there could be enough employees to serve laundromat services to the customers. Yeah.
So here is another solution that was contributed by the whole group, which is attracting the old customers through promotions, such as putting discounts on prices of products. I think this solution is mainly based to attract their loyal customers who are maybe leaving because they're discouraged of the noise of their building, of the many customers who are there. So I think putting some discounts on their loyal customers would motivate them to come back to them.
So another thing that I can add on is if you put on the discounts like on prices of products, it means that it's going to attract the customers, the loyal customers or the old customers, since they feel valued. They feel like that they would feel so encouraged, motivated, and valued by the company, which would make them more faithful to the company.
Yeah, and another last thing that I can add on is that the more you provide those promotions and discounts, the more you attract many customers, and the more the company will be beneficial. So I think really it will be the best solution to either the problem to this company, and again it will like promote the company, since to be providing many customers. It will be providing good services and even attracting new customers, and yes, like the company will keep its good background. Yeah.
So there are many potential solutions to this problem, but we came up with 4 in our meeting, and I want to thank my team members for the good solutions they gave, and I hope that one of the solutions can help to solve the problem of drip and dry coffee shop and laundromat. Thank you.
Thank you.